Hey YouTube, this is Paul Picasso Sterling, also known as Mr. Picasso 12, PlayStation Network. TBSU is the clan. Check us out. We're doing some things, I'm coming to you right now. This is Picasso Entertainment 014. Got 3 divisions right now. I'm coming from the Picasso Tech, Life, and Gaming division, bringing to you a tutorial on how to get something that I think is really cool right now. It is the Google Glass user interface on the on any Android device right now. So basically what it is, I'm going to be showing you how you can actually put the Google Glass launcher, the famous OK Glass, onto your Android device. Okay, I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. Links will be in the description explaining everything as well. So without any hesitation, let's get to it. So now the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get to this site, which is GitHub or GitHub. I don't know how they pronounce this, but what you want to type in the URL is you want to type, see if I can focus here so you can see it. Okay, this is kind of bad right now. I apologize for the camera quality, but I'll just let you know. What you need to type in the URL is github.com/ZHUOWEI/XENOLOGER. And when you type that into the URL, it is going to bring you to the github.com slash, however that's pronounced. I'm not going to try. I don't want to slaughter that name. So it's going to bring you to the website. Now, before you continue, you have to be aware that the parts of the Google Glass software and the user interface that we're going to be downloading, you can't get it from the Google Play Store. Right, you will be able to do this using the .apk files, which is what's used to install. Basically, it's used to install games, themes, launchers, all that sort of stuff onto your Android device. Now, in order to continue, you also have to enable your phone, your Android device, to be able to install non-market apps. Alright, non-market APKs. So to do this, it's very simple. You just want to go on your device and you want to go to the settings on your device, and you want to go to security, and you want to look for that check box that's going to state allow. I think it says something like allow unknown sources to be installed, something like that, something to that effect. You want to check that appropriate box, and then you'll be able to install non-market apps. Okay, so now once again we're going to head back over to the GitHub website. Now, another thing that you do need to do as well, to give you some other functionalities with the Google Glass software, you want to go to Google and you want to type in XE5 system dump. Okay, so you want to type in XE5 system dump. I don't know how good you can see that. I'm trying to focus here. Alright, and you want to select that, and then you're going to want to, I choose this link here from androidpolice.com where it says XE4 and XE5 system dumps. Okay, so I'm going to select that. Now it's going to bring you to this page from Android Police, and you want to me, I say the best one to use is actually this one right here. You want to use this link right here, and you want to click that link and you want to follow it, and you download that zip file. That's actually going to give you some of the Google Glass user interface and software APKs. and we'll get to that in a sec. So now you want to head back over to the GitHub page, and what you can do, easily is basically, you see this zip folder right here in the almost the top left where it says zip. Trying to focus in there for you guys. You want to click on this zip button, and it is going to download all of the APKs, which it's been updated a little, so it's not the original APKs, it's actually the modded APKs, which is a lot better because there were a few crashes, forced closes, a few errors with the previous APKs. Now guys, do keep in mind that this is beta, so it is buggy. Not everything is guaranteed to work properly. Okay, keep in mind that if something is to go wrong, I can't be held accountable for it. I'm taking a risk doing this myself, right? But I haven't heard any serious issues with it as yet, so yeah, we're just gonna keep going and see what happens here. So again, you want to get the modded APKs. So I like to make folders, that way I keep everything organized and I know where everything is. So I'm going to let's see here now. I'm going to open the file. Sorry, I just opened my file manager. Let's see here. Okay, so you want to get to sorry there, I'm using the Google Chromebook, not the greatest laptop in the world, but it does get the job done. Okay, so let's open that up. Sorry, my file manager is giving me a little problem here. Okay, so we open that up, and now the XE5 system dump, it's going to give you this folder, and the folder is, oh sorry, that's not it. This is the zip file. The zip file that we downloaded from the GitHub webpage. It's going to give you this. Okay, now from in here you already have the here, as you can see, the glass Bluetooth modded APK. Okay, and then we have the camera modded APK. Sorry, I don't know how good you can see that. The camera's not that great as well. Then we got home-modded APK. You want to put those in your glass folder. Okay, and then we're going to head over to, let's see here. Okay, so it seems I already done this. So from the XE system file dump, when you go in there, you're going to see a lot of APKs. There's going to be home, there's going to be hangouts, all that stuff. So any mods that you see, grab the modded APKs and don't bother with the other ones, because you see, as you see here, there's a Glass Hangouts modded APK and Glass Hangouts APK. So obviously just go with the modded, because, well, it's been modded, so that's what you want to go for. Now what you need, you do need the you want to go with the Bluetooth modded APK, alright, camera modded APK, device administrator APK, glass gesture APK, glass hangouts modded APK, glass home modded APK, glass input. Yeah, you can download glass input. It doesn't really do anything at the moment, but I'm sure that the developers are working on getting all of these things fixed up as well. And we continue with glass maps modded APK, glass phone APK. You do need glass settings APK, glass setup modded. Now glass sound APK you do need, it's going to give you that authentic glass sound, obviously, hence the name glass sound. Glass update isn't necessary. You don't need to get glass update. It currently doesn't do anything right now. And my glass modded APK, that's we could just leave that out for now. I'll get to that at another time. It's not really that important right now. So now once you have all of that in your glass folder, Right, as you can see here in your glass folder, you have all of those things there. So what you're going to do now is connect your device, and the device that I'm using is the HTC Vivid. Now the HTC Vivid, I don't know, somebody told me that it's not in Canada as yet. I actually picked this up in New York while I was there a few months back. So that's what I'll actually be putting this on, which is the, again, HTC Vivid. It's running 4.03. So what we're gonna do now is get in there, and this is Go Locker Pro, currently running Go Launcher on this. So of course you need a good file manager. My best suggestion is Solid Explorer. It is the best file manager that I've actually used so far. Astro File Manager is cool, but this definitely beats it. This is actually one of the apps that we're going to be looking at in one of my upcoming videos. So what we want to do in Solid Explorer, you want to press jump here at the bottom. You want to click jump. Then you're going to click device. SD card, because I put everything on my SD card. If it's not 100% necessary to put on the actual device, then I don't put it on the device. So then you're going to basically drag over that glass folder onto your device, and once you do that, you want to open up your folder, of course, and here's all the APKs that you're gonna need. So again, glass Bluetooth mod, camera mod, device administrator. So what you want to do is actually tap on glass-home-modded.apk first. Okay, you want to make sure that that's what you install first, that glass home thing. Now it's telling me to replace application because I've already done this, but for you it's just going to say to install. So you want to go ahead and install, and you want to add all the APKs, you know, the modded, and then for the ones like phone and settings, there are no modded ones, so you do that. Again, all of this will be in the description down below. So now after you do that, okay, now what you can do when you do that, you're gonna hit home. And again, when you're installing, if it does seem to take a little bit long when you're installing the actual Glass Home, don't worry about it. It is installing. Just let it do its thing. Okay, and then of course now here's Glass Setup. So what you're going to do is try not to click use by default for this action while maneuvering through the Glass Home and Glass Setup, because if you don't know how to get out of Glass Home after, I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but I just prefer, it's a lot easier just to not use Glass Home or Glass Setup for default action. Okay, so you want to hit Glass Setup. It's going to bring you to this screen. Now this screen is basically, you know, it's telling you to set up your device, and what you can do now is go to your browser. You're gonna type in the URL Google. I don't know if you'll be able to focus in to see this, but what you want to do is Google, google.com/my glass. Okay, enter that. Now when you do that, it is going to ask you to sign in with your email. So my password always slips me. Let's see here. Okay, and there we go. Now this is going to bring you to the actual Google Glass website. This is where you'd be able to register your actual device. I'm sure Google's aware that, you know, we are using it. No, I haven't heard anybody been kicked off as yet. Again, you know, everything is at your own risk. If you do, almost forgot one important thing when applying the Google Home APKs. You want to make sure that you only have one email account linked to your device. Like for me, when it comes to Gmail, I have about 3 different Gmails that's usually linked to it. I take them all off and I only leave the one that is linked to my Google Play Store. because if anything happens and the other emails gets messed up, again, I can't be held accountable. You're doing this at your own risk. So am I. Alright, but you know, so far no serious complaints, but you want to make sure it's only one email linked to the device when doing this. Okay, so now here it says hello, and it's just basically letting you know that it needs to gather some information to set up your glass device. You want to go ahead and click start. Now here, of course, you just agree to the terms. And then here, now for the Wi-Fi, now add network, this doesn't really matter what you do. You just type anything. I'm going to type in monkey. Yeah, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Monkey. And then you want to add network. Now it says sync your device. This is where it gets a little tricky. Now to beat this, because this will actually sync your device. So if you're on Google Plus, you have the Hangouts, you have your contacts, your social networks, everything will be on this page. Now to set this up, you do need to read the bar with your device. Now the best way to do this, because there is a way to maneuver, as you can see, you know, the glass doesn't have that touch, right, because it is made for the glass. But one way to deal with this is to actually have a Bluetooth keyboard that works with Android devices. Now my keyboard's actually it's dead right now. I need to charge it, but basically to maneuver through the device, through the actual cards that would be displayed on the screen, you'd have to use the arrow keys. Right, of course, to get back to the home, you would have to press the escape, and of course the arrow keys would maneuver through the cards displayed on the screen. Pressing enter, of course, would select the current card that you are currently on. Now, so since that's not going to work because my Bluetooth keyboard is down, what we can do, or what we're going to do, is let's see here. What we're actually going to do is, if you just go on your device, let's see, just press the back key. No, sorry, not the back key. You want to press the home key. Now again, try to stay away from the use by default. Just click the glass home, and there you go. Now this is the Google Glass user interface. Now of course it is voice activated. Sorry for the camera there. It is voice activated. So basically you want to actually say the phrase that's on the screen right there, and when you do that, it does come up and give you all of those options, what you're actually able to do. Now sometimes some of these don't work for different devices. Some devices actually work very well. I did put this on my Galaxy Note before, and everything was working very well. The only thing that gave a little trouble was actually recording a video. That's what gave a little trouble there. So as you can see, it's very responsive. So what you want to do is just to test it out, OK Glass, Google. Okay, and it gives me the error message, can't reach Google right now, tap to view connection settings. Of course, it's not made for touch gestures like that, so you're not able to actually touch. You just want to hit the back key and you come back to the main screen. You could still have a little bit of fun with it. I mean, again, it is beta, so for example, you want to try taking a picture. Let's see if the camera works with that modded cam APK. So we're going to go and say OK Glass, take a picture, and as you can see, it's taken a picture. Now if you noticed, when it took the picture, it took it in landscape, because remember, keep in mind that it's made for the Google Glass. It's not made to actually rotate you know, like the actual Android devices does, because it's it's a glass that you actually wear, so it is going to be set for one way. So you just want to just make sure you're holding the device the correct way, and you just go for it one more time, and you just say again the command, right?